What did you steal?
Secrets.
Disclosure Day is Steven Spielberg's best film in 20 years.
Are they people?
No.
Are they human?
Oh my God.
Spielberg does this better than anybody in history.
I can see them. They're coming.
Disclosure Day. Rated PG-13. Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13. In theaters Friday. Get tickets now.
What up? It's Interview Style. We talked once about our superpower in Or Whatever Movies, Iris. I'm now going to bring up maybe what I considered one of our superpowers or our successes, and how the flip side of that, it's also one of our biggest failings. The 1980s, a premier era for filmmaking, storytelling, and for our podcast, wouldn't you say?
Have we covered a critical mass of 1980s films to say that it's a critical amount of our body of work?
I would have thought so, and then I discovered not. Remember when we talked about On Golden Pond and how that movie was supposedly the second highest grossing movie of 1981 behind only Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I love?
Or whatevermovies.com or wherever you get podcasts, yes.
Maybe that's not true, but I don't care. I'm not attesting to the veracity of this particular claim, but I came across a list of the top 3 movies, the highest grossing movies for each year of the 1980s.
Are you going to post said list at our Instagram account at orwhatevermovies?
But I was concerned, shocked even, by how few of those movies from the 80s, the biggest movies, not necessarily the best, but the biggest that we had actually covered. For only a couple of years had we discussed 2 of the top 3 grossing movies. A couple of years we discussed none. And most of the years we discussed 1. Side note, Spielberg really dominated the 80s. All 3 Indiana Joneses, Raiders of the Lost Ark 81, 84, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom 89, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's approximately a third of the movies in the 80s. The highest grossing movies were all his, directed by him. Well, actually Spielberg also has E.T. And so let me just go through the movies, and we'll see, and you can be like, oh yeah, we did that, but you're unreliable because you don't listen to our old discussions and sometimes don't remember.
Did we really cover Shawshank Redemption?
We did.
Wow.
But that was in the 90s. 1, 2, 3 for each year. 1980, Empire Strikes Back. 9 to 5, Stir Crazy. Not a single one of those. 1981, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yay. 007, James Bond, For Your Eyes Only, and Superman 2. 1982, E.T., Rocky, Tootsie, never one of those. 1983, Return of the Jedi, Flashdance, Octopussy, also James Bond. 1984, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, Beverly Hills Cop, yay! Ghostbusters, never did it.
We discussed Beverly Hills Cop.
We did, not Ghostbusters, which I was shocked.
So good.
1985, Back to the Future, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rocky 4.
We did Rambo and Back to the Future.
We did First Blood. We didn't do Rambo First Blood Part 2.
Okay.
86, Top Gun, Crocodile Dundee, which we never did, and Aliens.
We should do Crocodile Dundee.
We should. I'm ready. 87, Fatal Attraction, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Dirty Dancing. None of those.
Wow.
88, Rain Man, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I asked to cover Rain Man.
Look for our forthcoming review. Coming to America. Yay. 1989, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. We never covered. Batman. Yay. And Back to the Future Part 2. We never covered. Interesting.
But just because Short Circuit and Stand By Me and Goonies and these other movies weren't box office smashes doesn't mean that we didn't cover them and that they don't represent Or Whatever Movies 1980s.
It's true. I was just saying that I was surprised by how many movies from the 80s that are favorites. I guess they have to be favorites if a whole lot of people went to see them, right? And again, I can't say how accurate this list is. I don't really care because this puts 007 For Your Eyes Only in the spot that I was told was occupied by On Golden Pond.
Yeah.
Which, looking back on this list, seems unlikely. That these are all big movies. Big movies make big money.
That's the idea.
It's both good and bad because we have we didn't cover as much as I thought, but that gives us opportunity to cover a lot more stuff. We have a lot more fodder.
Well, let's hear from our listeners. What are our 80s blind spots? What are we missing? Let us know. 818-835-0473 or orwhatevermovies@gmail.com.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for calling in or writing in or whatever. Love you. Bye. Not you guys, my sister Iris. Okay, goodbye.
Are you one of those media strategy people clicking through slides, scrolling spreadsheets? Yes? Good. This is for you. Because on Spotify, there's an audience that's different, locked in, loyal, invested. They're called fans. Fans don't just listen to music. They feel seen by it, like it belongs to them. So when your brand shows up on Spotify, that's who you're talking to. And you're right next to artists like me, Lizzo. So, are you ready to talk to fans? Spotify advertising. You're among fans.
Electric acid.